May 8th, apparently, Gina Haspel is slated to go in front of the Senate Intelligence Committee for her nomination as head. I'm sorry, this is May 9th. This is her confirmation hearing to be named CIA chief. Pompeo is attempting to move over to State Department. The CIA on Friday declassified and released a memo, and this is going to be shocking to you too. It apparently clears Gina Haspel of any wrongdoing in drafting an order to destroy videotaped evidence of brutal interrogation techniques, in other words, torture. This is part of a broader campaign to support her within the CIA. The memo was written by former CIA Deputy Director Michael Morrell in 2011 as the result of a disciplinary review in which he found no fault with the performance of Ms. Haspel, primarily because she drafted the cable on the direct orders of her superior and did not release it herself. And, of course, you have senators, including Dianne Feinstein, saying it's completely unacceptable for the CIA to declassify only material that's favorable to Gina Haspel. I mean, they're the CIA. While at the same time stonewalling our efforts to declassify all documents related to her involvement in the torture program. Look, Dianne Feinstein has seen the torture report. Very few people have. They know her role in this. They know how extensive her role in this was. There has been a document that has been signed now by, released today, by 100 retired general and flag officers of the U.S. military. We urge you to examine closely the full extent of Ms. Haspel's involvement in the rendition, detention, and interrogation program. Should you find she played any role in carrying out, supervising, or directing the torture or abuse of people in U.S. custody or the destruction of evidence relating to these activities, we urge you to reject her nomination. There are multiple uncontested reports that she ran a CIA black site prison at which at least one detainee was repeatedly tortured, including waterboarding. Former CIA General Counsel John Rizzo has stated that for some period of time, a person we now know to be Ms. Haspel oversaw CIA's entire interrogation program that was rife with mismanagement and abuse. She appears to be involved in inappropriate actions that went beyond what authorized by Congress or senior officials in the executive branch. Public reports suggest the cases of detainee abuse she supervised or otherwise had an operational role involved in conduct more abusive than what the discredited legal memo supported. She also appears to have strongly advocated for and played a key role in carrying out an order to destroy 92 videotapes of individuals in U.S. custody, despite federal court orders requiring preservation of all records pertaining to detainee abuse. Now, maybe she was just following orders, which she knew was, which she had to have known, were contrary. Yeah, exactly. The idea that anybody associated with that would still be at the CIA, never mind. And of course, this happened also with Brennan, too, right? Is an epic failure of our entire body politic, particularly the Obama administration in the wake of the Bush administration. But May 9th, we will see if there is the will going forward to prevent her from. Did they do this with to prevent her from being nominated? Did they do that? Did the Democrats actually refuse to vote on Pompeo in committee? Has that been resolved yet? The idea being is there's one technique that they can use, which is to refuse to actually provide a quorum for the vote on a nominee coming out of committee. In which case, the committee cannot even offer a negative recommendation to the full Senate, in which case the Senate has to, McConnell has to actually issue a, basically a new resolution, which then could be filibustered, is my understanding.
CNN reported 25 minutes ago Manchin joined Heitkamp in saying he'll vote for Pompeo.
On the floor or in committee?
On the floor.
Okay, so he's likely to fail the committee vote. So I guess the Democrats decided not to go this route, because he will fail in the committee. But nevertheless, the committee will then issue a negative. This would have been a pretty big escalation of the in terms of bending Senate procedures. Let's put it that way. But
the Democrats never held these people accountable before. Why would they start now?
Well, the issue in this instance is whether or not they want to basically scrap the ability of the next president to even appoint anybody. They've got rid of the filibuster. The next issue would be, how would you deal with this? And I don't know if there is a fix for this.